Finally got the name right. Sister.
Initially released in 2021, Arcane follows the story of sisters Vi and Jinx alongside various other characters from the popularized League of Legends universe. The series serves as a prequel to the events of the video game franchise, diving into intense character backstories, relationships, and motivations that show who the characters are and what they're destined to become. The series has received numerous awards and critical acclaim. Its animation, action sequences, and stories made it the perfect series for casual viewers and longtime League of Legends players. And now, the highly anticipated second and last season of Arcane is set to premiere on Netflix later this year, with a November release date. In today's video, we'll discuss 5 storylines from the first season that should continue once the series returns, building up the excitement for what's to come.
Dismantle Shimmer.
Number 1. The Cliffhanger. Tensions between the numerous characters continue to rise throughout the first season of Arcane. As Jace struggles to earn the trust and support of Piltover's council through his scientific innovations, the Undercity is overrun by Silco's influence, including the downfall of Jinx, who becomes more unsteady as the series progresses. As her relationship with Vi and the childhood they shared fell apart, Jinx comes to a breaking point in the series finale, where she releases an attack on the Council of Piltover just as they're voting to maintain peace. Her rocket launcher hits the council building, with the scene cutting off as it breaks through a window aimed directly at Mel. The cliffhanger left fans eagerly awaiting what would happen next, as important and influential characters were present during the council's meeting. Fortunately, the second season will take place right where the first left off, as the teaser trailer shows the aftermath of Jinx's destruction. The teaser opens with someone blearily looking toward enforcers as they walk through the wreckage, with the attack being so recent that there is still smoke and embers in the air. The next scene shows a broken chair, with someone claiming that the council is dead. Jace is likely one of the lone survivors of the attack, with Mel being dead on impact or critically injured due to the trajectory of the missile. The attack's aftermath will likely have the remaining characters scrambling to save themselves and their loved ones, as many were injured at the end of the first season.
Your council is dead!
Number 2. The Undercity vs. Piltover. The conflict between the Undercity and Piltover has existed for numerous years. There's an undeniable class tension between the two factions that steadily grows throughout the first season. As most of the main cast comes from the Undercity, it's easy to recognize why they would feel uneasy when enforcers come looking for information. However, the Undercity is a prime location for crime, with people like Silco operating there, which would make the people of Piltover naturally untrusting. The divide is so significant that it can threaten friendships, as seen numerous times throughout the first season. For example, Jace and Victor became partners and close friends throughout the first 2 acts of the season, learning to depend on one another as they co-developed Hextech and pushed Piltover into a new era of innovation and economic progress. However, as Jace becomes a council member and Victor's health declines, the pair start drifting apart. There's a tense scene where Jace chastises Victor for going to the Undercity for help because he views the location as dangerous and untrustworthy. Victor pointedly reminds Jace that he comes from the Undercity, feeling scorned because his original home is treated with intense skepticism. The scene serves as a reminder to Jace and the audience that a book shouldn't be judged by its cover, or that people shouldn't be judged by where they come from. Ultimately, Jace supports peace and convinces his fellow council members to do the same. However, Jinx's decision to attack the council incites an all-out war between the Undercity and Piltover. In the teaser, Caitlyn seems to lead the attack, likely because her mother was part of the attacked council, and Jace is a family friend. She has 3 objectives that will unfold throughout the second season: locating Jinx, dismantling Shimmer, and neutralizing anyone still loyal to Silco.
You have to go in by force.
That could trigger war.
There are good people down there.
Bad ones, too.
Number 3. Relationship subplots. One of the largest subplots in the first season of Arcane was the development of numerous relationships. While there was a heavy focus on family ties and the loyalty that comes with it, many characters found themselves unexpectedly drawn to one another. For example, Jace was denounced by the council for trying to create Hextech and work with magic. Still, he later becomes one of their members due to his scientific innovations and discoveries, ushering in a new age of development and discovery for Piltover. At the same time, he develops feelings for Mel, a longtime council member, and the pair find themselves in a relationship before the series ends. Unfortunately, Mel may have found herself fatally wounded after Jinx attacks the council, leaving Jace to avenge her or fight in her name. If the pair aren't left alive at the start of the second season, then their relationship will be cut short, with Jace's character becoming motivated by the resulting grief. Another relationship that resonated with fans and has grown incredibly popular is the connection between Vi and Caitlyn. Despite coming from two very different worlds, the women learn to work together to achieve a common goal, learning to depend and care for one another. Realizing that Caitlyn is someone Vi genuinely cares for, Jinx puts her in a precarious situation, using her as leverage to ensure an authentic conversation with her older sister. However, now that Caitlyn wishes to apprehend Jinx, it's uncertain if she and Vi will continue helping one another or if Vi will try to stop her sister alone.
We played a game where we pretended to be bigger and bigger monsters.
Number 4. Victor's story. One of the most beloved characters in the series is Victor. Formerly from the Undercity and brought to the Academy to become Heimerdinger's assistant, Victor is an ambitious inventor who partners with Jace to help develop Hex Tech. Unfortunately, Victor has a terminal illness that threatens to hinder his progress, but he spends the first season desperately searching for a cure. His actions lead to the steady decline of his character as he pushes past the brink of his morals to save himself. His actions result in the death of Skye, a young woman who knew Victor from their shared childhood in Zaun. She eventually becomes an assistant to Jace and Victor in Piltover, working alongside them as they develop Hex Tech. However, she develops feelings for Victor, which influence her decision to try and save him when she discovers he's using the Hex Core to try transforming his body. She dies in the process, leaving Victor distraught, but the traumatizing experience isn't enough to stop his advances. The second season will likely continue Victor's storyline, pushing his character past his moral, emotional, and physical limitations.
Skye? No. That can't.
Number 5. Vi and Jinx. Vi and Jinx will remain in the center of Arcane's story. The sisters began their journey together but drifted apart over the years after an unfortunate series of events. Jinx survived due to the care of Silco, becoming like a surrogate father in the years following Vi's incarceration. At first, Vi felt responsible for who Jinx became and was desperate to reconnect with her younger sister. Unfortunately, Jinx is content in her current life and learns to villainize Vi for abandoning her. Many believe that Jinx may be beyond saving, and after her behavior in the season finale, including abducting Caitlyn and attacking the council, Vi may feel the same. In the second season's teaser, she searches for Jinx, encountering her dangerous explosives and inventions along the way. When she finally catches up with Jinx, she forgoes her sister's former name, Powder, which Jinx praises her for. Vi embracing Jinx for who she is may signify that their newfound rivalry is set in stone, meaning she will take responsibility for who Jinx has become and will be the one who stops her from causing more harm.
Powder, listen. We can just go. We'll leave and never come back.
Numerous elements in Arcane make the series a worthwhile watch. The character interactions alone make it hard to look away from the screen as friendships rise and fall, rivalries begin, and relationships take center stage, drawing you in and making you feel emotionally invested in the characters' journeys. When the second season premieres in November, everyone will have personal ties in the battle within the Undercity as the series' heroes try once and for all to eradicate Silco's remaining supporters and his influence. Unfortunately, Vi and Jinx will stay in the center of these conflicts, and their story is unlikely to end without some bloodshed along the way. This emotional connection to the characters will keep you on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting the next episode.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Have there already?
Return the gemstone?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal for peace.